I'm Michelle, and this is Cooking at the Speed of Life, where my job is to get you in and out of the kitchen in 20 minutes or less with an easy, healthy, fast, delicious recipe. So today we're going to be making some shredded chicken tacos. Let's talk about our ingredients. We're here at Whole Foods. Let's get shopping. One brown onion. I'm gonna grab a red bell pepper, and I'm also gonna grab an Anaheim chili. This has all the flavor, but none of the heat. And Spanish rice. I went over to my local Whole Foods supermarket and I picked up a whole rotisserie chicken, which I've already taken the liberty to take all the skin off and shred it on up over here. I've got the white meat and the dark meat all mixed together. That's ready to go, and let's get chopping now. I have a whole onion, which we're only gonna use half of, and we're gonna do kind of a rough dice. It's not too small, not too big, so let's get started with that. I've got my onion here, and we're gonna just give it a rough dice. Nothing fancy, easy schmeezy. Remember, we want this on the table, super fast, ready to go. Less time in the kitchen, more time at the table. We've got our onion, half of our onion all cut up, and next thing we're gonna do is we're going to cut up half of our red bell pepper. And this is, we're just gonna use half. We're gonna use, well, you know what? I like pepper. Let's use 3/4. And give it a dice, again. Cut little slices, keeping it easy. Watch your fingers when you're cutting, and dice that up. So now we're gonna get our Anaheim chili, and we're just gonna cut it in half. Whoopsie. And there'll be some seeds in there. Just go ahead and remove some of the seeds, take them out, and give it a quick dice. And these I'm gonna dice just a little bit finer, a little bit smaller. But remember, this isn't rocket science, so keeping it simple. So now we've got everything chopped up, ready to go, and we can make our way over to the cooktop. We'll just add just a drop of olive oil in there, and let's add our veggies. So we're gonna let these cook down until the onions become translucent. You don't necessarily wanna get them golden brown, but we're gonna put that shredded chicken in there and then everything will come together. So now that our veggies have kind of cooked down for just about a minute or two, we're gonna add our shredded chicken. And this is a whole shredded chicken. Put it on in there and give it a good mix. Look at how delicious this looks. Colorful. And next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add our packet of taco seasoning. And I'm not gonna use the whole thing, I'm just gonna use about half of it. Now let's give that a mix. And you don't need to add any additional salt or anything like that, because this taco seasoning already has all the salt, the pepper, the cumin, the chili, everything in there that's gonna make these tacos taste delicious. So while this shredded chicken is cooking over here, we have our griddle that's already warmed up on low heat, and we are gonna put our tortillas on there. And I'm just gonna lay down a couple of them to get them warm so that once we put our chicken on, our cheese will melt and they'll be nice and toasty. So we've got all of our ingredients here, and we can start building our tacos. Let's put some of that shredded chicken in here, and oh my goodness, it just looks so good. And let's build. We have some shredded lettuce, and a little bit of cheese. And the great thing about this is that all of these condiments, you can get them in the supermarket, and they're all pre-made, which makes your life so much easier, and you can just spend that much more time eating and enjoying yourself after a long, hard day's work. So here we go, put some more of this. I have mango right here, and this is mango salsa, and it's mango with onion and cilantro, some guacamole. I love guacamole. And lastly, a little bit of salsa. And you know, there's those canned salsas that you can get, but I find the fresh salsa so much more delicious, and it gives a nice, crisp, fresh flavor. So here's a little bit of fresh salsa, and I made a real fat taco. I'm gonna eat that taco. It's real good. And let's just set that one aside, and let's build one more. A little bit more of that chicken, some more lettuce, and in this one, I think I'm gonna put some smoked chilies in this one. And this is just a can of smoked chilies. You could just get it right out of the canned food section. And it's generally where you'll find your taco seasonings and your salsas. It'll be around the same area. And a little bit more cheese, and I'll put some avocado on this one. Maybe give it a little dollop of sour cream. And here you have two really, really delicious and easy, fantastic shredded tacos that are good any night of the week. Thank you so much for joining us today. And if you would like information on this recipe or any other ones, you can join us at cookingatthespeedoflife.com.